Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of the Skyblock building playthrough, where today we are going to be building up some more of the dungeon, which is going to take a while. But I did AFK for about 6 or 8 hours roughly, it was a while, and I've gotten myself a lot of wood and stone, and so now we just actually have to get back there. Oh, I also got the slime stuff, so I have a baby slime, and it's quite cute. However, let's actually go and keep building this. So in the previous episode, this is what we had built up. I am still not too sure if I like the weird columns that go down the side here or not, but I guess we'll see. I also did manage to get myself the paint sprayer, which I'm quite happy about as well. So now I need to build up the second building, which is going to be a longer one. And I don't really know how I'm going to do this unless I want it to be more of a background building and then have something else kind of be more of a forward building. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Alright, I forgot to record and I went down and built 2 little layers here so I could try and get the mechanic so that I could just get teleporters, because currently teleporters are going to be a lot more easy to use than pylons would be. So that is why I'm kind of hoping I can get the mechanic. But for some reason the Goblin Tinker spawned before her, and I thought he could only be found in the jungle, which is a bit confusing. So I guess that's a jungle there. I don't know how, but you know, that's what the game decided. So what we're going to be doing for this bit now is I want to try and build up the longer part of the build, and that is where it's going to become a bit more fun, because this tower is meant to be one of the the second tallest bit in the entire build, which is where things might get a little bit difficult. So I am going to just grab my white paint, and I really need more paint. I'm just going to go buy a bunch before I keep building, otherwise I will forget. Hello painter, give me a lot. Oh, and I already have brown paint. Okay, that's fine. I'll just get a bunch of white and grey. That'll do. And then I'll do the same with grey. There we go. And now I will head back home and probably should sleep through the night. Or no, I'll just keep building. I've got a little defense mechanism here now. So let's head back over to the dungeon area. Oh, lucky clover. Do not eat. You can't eat it. What does it do? Is it just kind of, if you have it in your inventory, you just get more luck or something? I have no idea. Oh, okay, well, I guess I'm going to sleep through the night now because I accidentally just magic mirrored home. Okay. Well, I'll chuck up the concept art that I did in the previous episode because I actually forgot to put it into the video. So this is what it looks like. This is kind of what I'm going for. It's very, very bad, but it's just a basic idea. But yeah, I'm going to kind of go and do something like that. So yeah, we'll see how that goes in the morning. It is daytime and we are back at the little observatory area where we are now going to be building up the second little level of the building. So there's a little bit of a weird thing here, which is after looking at the reference image for a little bit longer, it's kind of a separate building a little bit further over, like around here, and then the larger one which kind of goes up and behind all of this, which is going to make things a little bit more difficult to build. I think I might take some creative liberties there, but aside from that, it's going to be hopefully pretty accurate. So, what do I want to start with doing next? And I'm thinking I want to kind of find the upper limit of the roofs before I go in with anything else. Now, this upper layer, I kind of want to mostly be a decorative layer, and it's going to be starting around here. And I just remove that one there so we have an actual gap. We do something like this, just like that, and it's going to go out to around there. And then we have a little spire that kind of comes up. So what I might actually do is first get myself just some wood, and I'll paint it white for now. And I'll just build this along as almost where the roof will stop. But I think I'll actually use shingle, just because it separates better from there. Now, it does go up a little bit to around what looks like there, or a small little spire, or what would you call it? Like a turret? I think you'd call it a turret. That goes up to around there, and then you have a pointed roof that goes above it. So there's a small little spire, which I think I'll just build to there, which then you have another room, which kind of goes along. I'll do that about 3 blocks. Then that goes up to about there, which seems about right. I'm just going to quickly break this stuff here so that I can get a good sort of look at how this is going to be. If I want to build these little spire bits, I think I'm going to try doing it just out like this for now and quickly see how that looks. And then maybe try smoothing it out with a little bit like this. Does that look weird? It looks a little bit weird. if I still had my wrought iron fence in my inventory, that would have been so handy because I would just put a little thing up there. And I guess I could also try doing something like this, where it goes down and then it will also do the same on this side. Then that looks really weird. It needs to be quite tall. I think I'll actually remove these ones on the side here and these, just so I can try and get a bit of a better curve through here. I know I'm saying curve and it's obviously not a curve, but hopefully you somewhat get the idea. And just a little bit more office block up like that should give me the correct look I want. And then I just need to mimic that on this side here. But then I also need to make it so it's easily differentiated between this part of the roof and then the other part of the roof, which is not going to be as easy. My voice is mildly broken. I don't know if you could tell, but it is. Last night was the England game and things got pretty loud. So, whoops. But I think I found a good way to kind of get the separation I'm wanting, which would be to do something like this. This should go up just below the line like that, connecting those two together. But these ones are more in the front, and then you have the little towers that come down there, and then we kind of go back across, but with what seems to be something that would be darker, like the white here. No, there is also more roof there, but since it'll be darker, I think I will use more of that tin plating, because it is supposed to look a bit more behind. Do something like that, and then switch over to my white paint and build this one across. But since it's meant to be darker and in the background, do I have any more just normal plating? No, I don't. Okay, grey painted dynasty wood might look pretty good there. Makes it look like there's a bit more in the background, that's for sure. But for down here, I think if I did white painted through there to kind of show the difference, and then if I have my pumpkin wall, which I really wish I had right now, I might go quickly check if I have the mechanic. I would really just want to set up some teleporters now. But if I could get the pumpkin wall, I could create quite a nice little, what do you say it? Like a, at the sides of a roof, like a, oh, what is it called? Like the side shingle looking things. I don't know what it's called. But that's what I'm going for. And I'm pretty sure the Goblin Tinker is still down here. Yes, he is. Hello, Goblin Tinker. I do not believe that there is a mechanic here though currently. No. Okay, well, I'll head home then. Oh, wow, we're getting some skeletons though. That's handy. Oh, this is that weird dude. I can't save you. I don't have any keys. That's a shame. But anyways, I need my pumpkin wall now. So do I actually have any more pumpkin? I do. And where's my pumpkin platform? There it is. Perfect. Okay, now I need to run the whole way back. Great. I might quickly make up some more tin plating though. Oh, that's the wrong one. Tin plating, not tin brick. There we go. And I'll turn a bunch of that into tin wall. Perfect. All right, now let's head back and keep building this one up. All right, we're back and with the pumpkin wall. Okay, not pumpkin wall, pumpkin platform. And I want this. I want a little bit there. I'd paint that one brown. And then I would want a grey painted one just going across like that. I think would look quite nice. Do the same thing along pretty much all of this. Might look nice. Like that. I just need to figure out a way to make this look less awful. I don't know how to do that. How would this work if it was just painted grey instead of white? Because it does seem quite bright at the moment. It looks a bit better, but now the dynasty wood stands out to not enough. Sorry. Okay. Unless I tried replacing that wall there. Well, actually, I've got a little idea to make this look more like it's actually like rounded or curved, sorry. And that's by adding in something like that and using the pumpkin wall, which I think is going to be too bright there, actually. Yeah. But what I might do is bring that one in closer here. So it looks almost tiled going up. Do that there, which means I need to replace this one here. Oh, no, wrong one. That is meant to be meteorite brick wall. There we go. And then this goes up to meteorite brick, all the way up to there, and then maybe even doing office there, so it looks a bit more like it's curving. Is that a bit too much, though, is my question. Does it look good? I mean, I'll try it out on all of this, and then see if it works, but currently I don't think it will. I mean, if I zoom out, it looks like it works a bit better, but then I do need some more kinds of platform. I might quickly see if I can craft up some green brick platform up here, and I can. Perfect. Okay, because that is going to be a very good mediatory kind of bit along here and stuff. And then also I'd kind of do it through there and then just along there, and I think I might actually replace that all there and then swap that one out there for a green brick. And that seems to work a bit better. I think I will add in these little extra platforms here, just so that the curve looks a bit better. Do it on both sides like that. And then one more just here, and one more over here, just to kind of hide the transition a bit better, like that. And that seems to work quite well. I do want to add some window decoration here though as well. And also in reality, this shouldn't actually be that one there. It should be this color going the whole way through the spire. And I'll quickly do that on this side as well. And honestly, in that case, I could probably get rid of a lot of this and swap that out for a darker one, maybe like office wall in some of these areas like that. Maybe even using some white painted rich mahogany wood beam going down like this instead. I think that looks better. Much better. Yeah, that looks miles better. Lovely. That is gorgeous. Okay. In that case, I think I'll also use a bit of fence up here with office wall at the top. And what platform would work the best there? I think doing some platform work like that works quite well. And I do think that the shingles look better than the dynasty wood there. So I think I'll have this painted white. Or should I keep it grey? I think I'll keep it grey actually. Like that. And then for now, I'll place down some torches in here just so we can see a bit easier while it's raining. Maybe not one up there, though. Hello, flying fish. Yeah, doing something like that seems to look quite nice. As soon as I can get actuators, the better, because I'll be able to actually work on this a lot more detailed. Oh, swap that out there and that out there. And also there. And also pop one more there. Actually, does it need it there? Not really, no. This side is fine. Yeah, that looks nice. These pumpkin walls are now starting to bug me out a little bit. Instead of doing pumpkin wall, I think I will use... not pumpkin wall. Platform. Actually, dynasty platform might work the best there, because it keeps it still quite flat. And that looks quite nice. Got a lot of loot through here, though. So, getting a lot of mobs as well. Okay, this is becoming a bit more annoying. With this absolute ridiculously small amount of resources, I am really struggling to find different little creative ways of making this look less awful. Now, there's meant to be a window here, which is going to be fun to try and build. My thought would be making some glass. I know, right? Crazy, crazy idea right there. However, I think I already have some. I really desperately need to build a storage system. Okay, I probably have sand here somewhere. I do. Okay. Oh, I already have glass wall. Where was that? I'll just take the glass wall. Perfect. Lovely. And I need something dark. I mean, I could just get shadow paint. However, I think maybe trying to sneak in some granite into here might be a cool idea. And then using that granite to make granite column, which would look better. I can get a cat license. Lovely. Hopefully we can get our cat again. Alrighty. Let's head back over, or should I? And I'll sleep through the night, just so it's a bit easier to see. But once we're done with that, we can continue building up this. And that is already starting to look quite cool. But I'm hoping to get pretty much all of this top and bottom layer bit there done. And then maybe try working on the giant spire in the middle. But we'll see how that goes. It is daytime again, and I really probably need to desperately build up some quick NPC housing so that I can have everyone moved in. So I'm gonna build an NPC prison. I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to. All right, let's quickly build this up. I am actually probably gonna build this over here just so I can also have the nurse around here at some point. So how big is 13 blocks? I need 3 more up here. There we go. That's 13. This is insanely embarrassing for me. This is way too big as well. This is like needs to be half the size. You know what? Maybe I don't build an NPC prison. Maybe that would be a better idea. Let's just go build normally, or as normal as can be. So we're going to build up the window now in that top little area. Hopefully I did make it 3 by 3 correct. Yes, I did. Perfect. Okay, because I'm going to pretty much be getting rid of all of this here. One there, one there, one there, one there. And then using the paint stripper, because I actually didn't mean to paint that. Well, I did mean for that to be painted actually. But once that is stripped, I then want to go in with a brown painted one like that. And then I'll do 3 across the bottom here, all hammered down. It's almost like a wooden railing. And that's kind of that bit done there. So now I just need to build this across another probably 4 or 5 blocks. So I'll do that now. I'll do 6 blocks. Why not? I'm feeling generous today. But I do need to get my materials in check. So we start with the lightest one at the bottom if we had the correct color paint on. So meteorite brick wall at the bottom, into tin plating, into office platform, and then office wall, sorry, not office platform. I don't know why I keep saying platform. It's just not the right thing at all. I do need pumpkin wall. Pumpkin platform, oh my goodness, I'm a numpty sometimes. But there we go, that is that bit. And now I just need to sort of fill in the walls to make them look a bit cooler. And I'm trying to think what's the best way I will be able to do that and still make it kind of look like brick. Okay. It's meant to almost look like polished brick. And I also need to keep in mind that there's going to be a giant spire coming up from pretty much right here, which I might quickly block in now by doing that, just so I know where it's going to kind of come up from. Oh, a zombie helm. How lovely. I don't need any of this stuff in my inventory currently. Yeah, there's that bit pretty much done. I will just fill in some of these little gaps there and there. Now, I don't really need the torches there anymore because I don't remember. Why do I not need those there? Oh, I need to build another little spire here. What am I doing? There needs to be another little one of these just over here, but on its own. It's very, very lonely. So that one will be pretty much just... Or should I just keep it like that? No, I'm going to keep it like that. That looks nice. And I'll just do something like this to mark out where the spire will start from. And that should be good. I just need to build down most of this now. So I'm thinking white painted tin plating for pretty much all of this. The whole way across here, up to a point, and then the whole way back again. This is so silly. And then I also do need to figure out how I'm going to do windows like this as well. I think I'll just do that for now, because I still need to somehow figure out how I'm going to incorporate that block here into the... Wait, I just broke it? I could have done that the whole time? It didn't let me break it last time. How did I? I'm so confused. Is it because I've defeated Skeletron now that I can actually break them and move them? Okay, that makes more sense. If I was to do... Okay, that is weird. But now I need to replace that one there. And I think I actually might extend it out fully one more block. Otherwise it looks a bit weird. There we go, there's that. But that means I can actually use some of this now in the building process. So I'm gonna maybe continue these pretty much the whole way down to around there, which means I could probably even sneak-a-doodle them through there. I think I will actually, because that doesn't look too shabby. Yeah, doing it through like that. No, but then you don't get that clear, distinct end where it should be stopped and where it should continue. But instead of doing that, I will have it actually fully stop there. Maybe only have a little bit there so I can add some small windows, like there and there. Actually, painting the windows the glass grey gives it a bit of a nicer tint, so I think I'll keep that. And then I do, as soon as I get wire and stuff like that, I'm going to be building something on there as well. I'm also thinking if I did something like that on the window and painted that all white, actually. Does that look weird? It looks a bit weird. What about office block? Something like that for the windows might be a good idea. I think I like that. I think I will, and I might as well just continue it the whole way across. I don't really need that one in the middle then. I think I'll just do it like this. Yeah, that works quite well. So that would kind of be that bit there. I do want to add the white painted green slab brick wall. However, it is a cursed green slab brick wall, and you can't just convert it, unfortunately. So what we're going to do instead is just use it, because it is the perfect texture for this, unfortunately. It is the exact right texture I would need. And I guess it will still keep this part as a dungeon. So that's good. I like that a lot. And I will need to bring this down one more block. And also try to evenly put in another window somewhere. I'm trying to measure out how this would work the best. And I'm currently thinking that if I just do it there, is that going to be a little bit wonky? So if I just moved it over one block, still wonky, but even with that, and then I could do that on this side as well. That's too, it wouldn't be far enough. But I guess I am trying to make it look like it's a background element. So having it a little bit back does make sense, at least in this scenario. Doing it like that. I think I will quickly break some of that. Oh, that's why it's replacing, because it's not cursed. That makes more sense. Okay, I'm so smart. I'm also very tired. There's that bit in, and then I just need to add in the platforms and quickly do that over here. And there's that little bit of the roof done there. And what would we add on next? I'm quite happy with how that looks. Unless I do another hard divide using the pumpkin platform again, I think would work well for this bit here. Just doing it across like that. Do I have enough? Yes, I do have enough. Okay, that's good. So then that gives that clear divide there. So we have very clear, obvious sections now. You have this bit here, and that roof bit. I do think this is a bit distracting currently. I'm just going to remove all of that. And that looks a lot cleaner. Do I extend it out for one more window or shorten it by 1 block? I think I'm going to shorten it by 1 block. Maybe 2 blocks, actually. Oh no, 1 block's enough. Yeah, there we go. So that's the right shape and size now. I still need to build a way to get down into the dungeon, which is a more difficult thing. However, it is still going to hopefully work quite well. So the next bit I'm going to need to do is build up the other little area, which is actually going to be more over here, which means I'll need to kind of build this the whole way down at a little area point, but then for the rest it should be okay. Wow, we've got a lot of stuff from all the slimes. How am I going to do this next bit? I am quite stumped, actually. I'm also thinking if I was to remove that and use a white piece of tin plating, but a brown platform there, does that make the curve better? No. No, it does not. So I will just use the white painted rich mahogany there, and that does look better. Okay, so that's that bit fully done. I am not going to touch it. I might touch it. I shouldn't touch it. I won't touch it. It is done. It is looking good. Looking really good, actually. I'm quite happy with that. And now I need to move on to maybe starting doing one of the mountains in the background, which is behind this part of the wall here. I do not have much craggy or worn stone wall, unfortunately. So we're going to have to improvise. And that improvisation is going to include a lot of platforms. Maybe even some office platforms if I'm feeling a little bit crazy. But no, I think I should be able to get this to work. I just want to make sure that this is in the foreground and that's in the background. I might actually put some torches around here in places that kind of make sense. Maybe one there, one there, one there, and there. But once I get the mechanic, I'm going to turn off the torches there though. Just because I like the single line texture that it has. Mainly, once you turn it off, you just get that thin little stick, which kind of works quite well. Obviously, you can't do it on up there, because you can't have... Actually, if I remove that, would it just... Yeah, just go to that one there. So if I place it down first, and then put these in, it just goes and switches over. Okay, never mind. That will have to do. Oh, I mean, no, actually. Rope. White painted rope. Grey painted rope. Yeah, grey painted rope. And I could even just build it down like that. And even maybe try and do it through there. Or maybe not through there. Oh, no, I'd need to do it all the way down to there. What? Really? Okay, sure. Why not? Even try and do it up through here and something. Whoa, that just connects the whole way up. So if I paint that brown up there, what point do I paint it brown? It's just... Is it this bit? Okay, it is that bit there. Yeah. Oh, that connects weirdly. It connects really weirdly. No, I won't be doing that. But wait, the rope stayed like that. That is so confusing. If I relog, does it stay like that or does it turn off? Oh, that is so weird. I think I'm going to try it out though. If I do that and then break those ones like that. Oh no, it's just kind of like a random luck of the draw kind of texture. No, it isn't. It's position based. Okay, never mind. I will have to have them like that though. But that's okay. I can live with that. Another sickle. I don't need sickles, game. I don't need sickles. Okay, well there's that bit. I keep saying there's that bit done. I know. I keep coming back and messing around with things. That's just my kind of nature of things, I guess. However, it is now done as soon as I add in these platforms and actually paint them correct color. Now it's done. Nah, but I don't like this bit here. Would the rope help there? Maybe. I think it does. But I wouldn't have it there or there. No, no rope. No rope. I'm also going to get rid of the rope down here, because it does not need to be there. How many sickles am I going to get? I can't be that lucky. That's so confusing. Another one. Okay, wow. Call me DJ Khaled. Okay, how are you up there? Oh, is it because it's spawning on evil blocks? That makes a bit more sense. Okay, that bit's done. I'm saying it now. I'm finalizing it. I'm not touching it again. Maybe. So, what I will be doing now is building up the lower floor, which is where you'll actually be able to walk and stuff. So it wouldn't just be decorative. Which means I'm probably going to have to switch over some of these blocks here. Mainly just using Dynasty Wood, or maybe should I just use shingles for all of that? Yeah, I think I will just use shingles. Do you mind, Demon Eye? No, you're fine up there. Yeah, if I just use the shingles the whole way across here as the clear divider between the different buildings, and had this one, instead of having a table there, well, actually, no, I can't. I shouldn't be doing this. I should not do this. Oh, but it would look so cool. It would look so cool. I must give it a try. It looks awful. Damn it. Okay, back to the brown paint on that and there. There we go. Back to how it was, I think. How many sickles am I going to get, man? So many sickles. Already got 4 and there's another 5th one there. I just can't pick it up because my inventory management is awful. Okay, Kativa, you can help with this actually because you just get things done a lot quicker. Alright, I need to put a door there. So I think I'll use a dynasty door if I can make one. Oh, I don't want a dynasty door, no. For now, I'll just use a normal wooden door, which looks awful currently, but it will be fixed. The stairs that go down, and then dividing the building quite evenly, like so. Having it like that, leading up into there. So there'll be an actual room here, and I can divide it like that, so there's 2 separate rooms. Uneven sizes, but that's okay. Not going for exact symmetry here currently. But I will use the wrong color paint for that there, and then go in and redo the rest of it. Oh no, I think grey actually would work better for actual inside. That's the wrong paint again. Dark grey matches better because it's inside, whereas the outside colors are white, which then shows an actual difference, which I think looks better. I'm gonna build up some stuff through here. Maybe not like that, actually. Oh, yeah, no, like that's fine. Or maybe actually that, but painted white. Yeah, that looks better. And then I could also do gray painted ones there and there to show like an actual divide, and also hammer some down like that. That looks good. I like that a lot. Yeah. And then I could do something similar here. Yeah. Okay, that looks nice. Now just to actually decorate an interior, which I don't like doing. Okay, office wall the whole way across the bottom here, which will then lead into rich mahogany wood wall. I think I'll do. I don't need really any of those fences anymore. Unfortunately, because I don't currently have ashwood or large bamboo, I am going to have to stick with rich mahogany wood wall, which is a moderate sad thing. Doing that the whole way through like that, and then I think using some grey painted tin wall for the rest in here should look quite nice before I add in the windows. And how does that look? Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, I do want to do a wooden floor. So if I grabbed my office block there and then just did this the whole way down through here. Does office block merge with anything? I unpaint that. Does it look fine still? And yeah, that slight purplish color actually looks gorgeous. So I think I'll keep that. Yeah, that looks really, really nice, especially with that purple color. 2 torches there. One more torch over there. Oh no, the purple color doesn't work. Not with the direct light, unfortunately. It worked for the observatory, but because it almost looked like a patina, but not here. Unfortunately. Do one more like that for there. And then what else can I do? I still have these granite column, which could work for something. Edziva, can you deal with that guy? Thank you. Oh, you're kidding, Goblin Army now? Oh, I can never catch a break from these things. It's either I'm building and I'm getting actual progress done, or it's just everything else. Okay, Goblin Army, let's just get this over with, please. Oh, the Goblin Army's arrived, has it? Oh, I didn't notice. This game, I swear, sometimes really gets me. Other times it's just here to screw with me. Oh, the Goblin Army's just left. Okay. Did I do something wrong? Or... Okay, if I head home, are they going to be there? Oh, now they're here. That makes no sense. You're weird, game. You're weird. Alright, let's deal with these guys quickly and also craft up some more materials. I need to get rid of the giant line there. Oh, they just decided to jump off. Okay. You know, that's fine. Nearly 3/4 of the way through. I say nearly. I'm nowhere near it properly. Oh no, 70%. Yeah, I am close to it then. Oh dear. This is a moderate annoyance. How many archers do you need to send, game? Please. Don't need that many. Come on. Okay. Should be done soon. There we go. Now they're all gone. Finally. Okay. Now I can continue building, and she just stays in that hole all the time. I don't understand it. The Dryad is she's truly an enigma. I really need to sort my inventory better. Okay, what do I actually need now? Okay, that's everything sorted. But what do I actually need for this build now? I need to decorate the furniture, that's for sure. I need to add doors. Doors are good. What kind of doors can I make? Make quite a few doors. I think I will just go for rich mahogany wood doors though, so I need 4 of those currently. And furniture. What kind of stuff? I think I want to make some banners, but I'd preferably want to make blue, or we're doing Magic the Gathering theme. You know, you have white, blue, oh, I don't have black or green. Whatever. I'll just make some more silk. I have plenty of silk, that's for sure. There we go. And now I just need to make a green and what would be black. W, white. U is blue, I think. B, black, green. Okay, cool. Wooburg. Lovely. I don't have a colorless banner though, and I'm not going to do it either. Oh, I have everything else. I need to get all the other furniture still. I'm clever. I'm so clever. Furniture, alright. I think I'll go for a table, and I'll also go for a brand of stool. And what kind of other stuff would you see? I mean, a candelabra and a chandelier are kind of, you know, obvious, but I should have made silver. Yeah, I need to sell those ones. I can just shimmer them. Nah, I can't be asked to shimmer them. I'll do that later. Fireplace, no. Weather thingies, yes, but that takes up a 2-block. And I need a 3 or a single block. But for now, that will be okay. I have light sources, I have furniture. I'm good to go. Let's do this, get this over with, and then pray that we can actually find the mechanic. I don't know how to get the mechanic in Skyblock, so I'm just gonna pray that it randomly happens. I love patting dog. Alright, just gotta place these doors in, and then we're pretty much set. So, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Rich mahogany wood door there. Rich mahogany wood door there. Rich mahogany wood door there. Break these torches down. Rich mahogany wood door there. Have it open. Now I need a chandelier in here. I mean, I guess I could do... If I just painted it grey, I guess it would just look like a silver chandelier. And also do another silver chandelier in there. Place down a table and chair, where this is just temporary. I'm gonna work on this a bit more. But this should be all good. Yep, we have them already moving in. Move the goblin... Natural walls. Oh, the natural walls. Natural walls. Okay, well, these ones can just get all replaced. And then I'll just place them back again as green slab brick wall. There we go. Now they should... No, the dryad! No! Goblin Tinker's meant to go in here. Get out of there. Now I just need to find the mechanic. That's going to be a fun thing. Maybe I'll be able to find her since there's an NPC now gone from down there. No, he's still there. Okay. Thank you. Hopefully I'll be able to find her. I don't know if she was caverns or underground, but I guess we'll find out pretty soon. These are all evil walls. I know that for sure. But I don't know. Can't seem to find her. And the Goblin Tinker is still down here. Hello, good sir. Should I buy rocket boots? No, he's not very happy at the moment, even though I've given him a house. I'll buy the tool belt as well while I'm here. Oh, bugs. Oh, the Goblin Tinker's fallen to his death. Great. Is he just gonna keep falling? Will he die or will he just disappear? I guess we'll never know. Actually, no, I guess we're about to find out. Yep, he's dead. Whoops. Okay, well, there is practically nearly all of that second part of the building done. Still need to work on the secondary spire, which I'm actually going to build here instead. I need the extra little mountain area here, and then the other large spire on the end. So currently it's just middle spire, little mountain, smaller spire, cliff. So that should be pretty easy to do. Cool, let's get back to work. It is a brand new day. It is raining a lot. However, I have gotten myself some more craggy and worn stone wall. I do also need to find the rest of my other bits. There we go, 15 and 18 of that. And I need pretty much all of my other stuff so that I can keep on building up the other bits of the housing. And I will take my wrought iron fence this time, because that is very handy. And I really need to organize these chests. They are not looking too great, I'll be honest there. So I just need to grab pretty much everything else. And I believe that's everything? Mostly, maybe. I might just grab a bunch of wood as well, just so that I have some extra stuff to craft with just in case. And I think that should be everything. So let's head back over to the dungeon area. Oh yeah, I also managed to get myself a living mahogany wood wand, so I'm quite happy with that. I just need to get a leaf wand now, which hopefully won't take too long. Oh, I also got rocket boots and combined them with my Hermes boots to make Spectre boots, so that is quite handy as well. So we are progressing, slowly but surely, so that's always good. But here we are. I also have moved in some NPCs here, just so that it is a little bit quieter while I'm building. But so far this is what we've got. It's not looking too bad. I'm quite happy with it. So now I want to start building up the little mountain on the side. I need to get my reference image back up. Alright, everything is up. I have my little reference image now back up. Yesterday, after recording, I went through the very difficult and annoyingly simple, actually, process of figuring out how to use PureRef. So I have my little reference image where my map is. You guys can't see it, unfortunately, but I can. So I actually can't see the map, but I can see the image, so that is quite handy. So I've built up the top layer, and also I've just combined that with the bottom layer. But I do need to extend the bottom layer further out so that I can build up the next turret and also the little mountain area, which is going to be quite easy. So I'm going to start with just building this out. Maybe, how many blocks is this? From here to there is 13. So that should be about 13. Yes, it is. Perfect. So now I just need to build that out one more like that. And that should be big enough for that area there. What I will also do is build up the thing which I did there, the same kind of roof design I've got here, but on here instead, which means I need to divide this using some more rich mahogany wood beam. So thankfully I actually have a crafting table just here, which is very handy, and I need a sawmill. Damn it, I need a sawmill. At this point I should just make this my home, so I don't have to keep going back and forward, but that is okay. So, rich mahogany wood beam, let's just craft a couple hundred of it. That should be more than enough. You know what, let's make up to 300. And now we have to head back again. Yay. Thankfully, now that we've technically got a town by the dungeon, there shouldn't be many spawns, if any, of hostile mobs, hopefully. But I guess we'll see when it actually becomes nighttime. Unfortunately, it is quite dark and rainy at the moment, so that is not exactly the most ideal thing. But I should be able to make this work. So with my grey paint, I think I'm going to go through here with that. Or should I make it... No, I'll do it over to here instead. So I'll break this stuff here and then put that one back there and there. And I need to paint those ones white. And I'll do all of it white like that. And now with my brown paint and my green brick platform, I should only really need about 14 of it, to be honest. So that should be okay. I'm going to build this along to about there, and this bit up to about here, and then this bit up to about... That should be roughly the right dimensions. Then with my green brick platform, I'm just going to go through the bottom here, and I made one too little. That is fine. Then we have that kind of working as the roof bit there, and I think that is looking pretty good for that little second layer, which this will also be a room, I guess, or maybe I could use this as like a crafting area or something like that, which I think would look quite nice. But now that we've got this bit down here, it means that we know roughly where the mountain in the background is going to be. So I can go through and start building that, and I think since this is meant to be a background element, I'll just use grey paint instead of blue or anything, not blue, the other color paint, instead of black paint, sorry. And I'm trying to make sure that this doesn't leave a really weird gap. Oh, the clothy air is gone. But I think if I just do something like that... see, it matches too closely. And I'm kind of struggling to get this to look good. I think I might just put some torches down quickly just so I can see. Because I want this mountain in the background, but I have no idea how I'm going to get it to look good. Because I also need to do the watchtower here as well. Okay, maybe I'll put in the watchtower first, which shouldn't be too difficult at all. It's going to be quite a thin, mostly decorative building. So I can kind of just get away with doing it like this, maybe. And I should probably have this painted grey if it is like really background element. I think I will do that instead. And it should also help it to not blend in as much. Or at least that's my thinking behind this. That's kind of where the watchtower is going to be on the back side. And this has to go taller than the observatory by probably about double. Why is that coming up looking so dark? It's grey, not black painted. Yeah, so that will go up to about there. And I think I will now get a bunch more just rich mahogany platforms so I can build up just quickly. And then just build this one up again, even more. And this is where I'm going to need some actual blocks to start making this a bit thinner. And I think grey painted librarian should work quite well. I don't have enough librarian blocks. I have gel and I don't have normal wood. Okay, that's going to be a bit more difficult. What if I did white painted granite column instead? It's already quite dark. I'll see if it works better. Oh, it does actually somewhat work better. I think I'll be using that instead. And also it means that I can just build it through there instead. And I can have like a divide layer there. Is that too bright though? I don't know. No, not white paint. I need to go back to my grey paint for that. I don't know if this is feathered out enough. It might be, but I can't say for sure. I'll just do that for now so that I know roughly the shape it's going to be. I might honestly bring down these to about here instead, and then that should look a bit better. That becomes a bit more gradual. That might work. I'm just hoping that's not going to let too much light through from behind, because currently it's raining, so it's a bit hard to tell. So fingers crossed for that. Not white paint. Oh dear, I keep messing up. But just kind of doing it through like that. Is that going to work well? I think it should do. There's some fallen stars here, which I really don't need currently. A lot of fallen stars. But that's roughly the shape done, which makes me think that I'm going to have to use an even darker paint for this, because that color just matches too closely. How am I going to do that? Unless I just don't worry about the mountains and do just like a separate thing on the top of the tower here, which should look pretty good still. Because I still need to almost extend this out a bit using a lighter color, which I think for that I would use the white paint on this. What if I just used... I really don't like the look of the green tile wall. I don't know what it is about it, but I'm just really not a fan of it. But I guess it could work, because this is just to build up the almost separate side of this, where we're going to have the other part of the building coming across, which I think should work. I'm trying to see how this would work with that. So I need a little bit that comes out so that I can build up the other tower here. This is going to be a bit thinner or a bit smaller than I thought it would be. I think it's probably going to end around here instead, which is fine, but more along the lines of how am I going to make this look seamless. And before I actually build up this, I need to build up the other little tower kind of like this on the end here, which might be a bit more difficult, but it's more like, do I make it more decorative or do I make it functional? I think I'm going to try and make it more functional. So I've done this bit here, which ends there. You have the separate area underneath, which goes into this bit here, and then we'll have another little turret on the end here, which I will start designing now. So I think for this, using green slab wall is kind of going to be my best bet, doing it white as well. But before I do that, I need to build up another one of these little turrets on the end. And I do have some office block, but I'm going to need this bit up here as well. Okay, dog, please stop doing that. I might as well just fill this in while I'm here. And quickly chuck some granite in there. There we go. Perfect. And then with the brown paint and only 10 granite blocks, so I might quickly do this out of rich mahogany and then replace it. I need to do something kind of like this, but quite a bit bigger and more equilateral in a way. So I think if I start it from a 2 into a 2 into a 2. No, stop it, dog. No, don't be doing that. I'll pat you, but you're being a bit weird. And then go into another 2 like that. And then I'll start bringing that down. Oh, no, don't want to go over there. When I said equilateral triangle, I really did not mean it, because I'm going to be doing more of a weird looking triangle. I think this would be about the right shape, what I'm wanting to do. It's meant to go higher than the roof. But is it too high? I don't know. And do I have enough of this? No, I do not. Okay, that's going to make things a little bit more annoying. If I just fill this in here for now. And I do want to add the little bits of wrought iron fence now on the tops, like that. And I'll do that over here as well, actually. I think I'll just do 1 or 2. Just 1 actually works quite well, but I think I will have that grey. And also over here, I'll do this one grey. And I'll also only make it 1 tall, because having it 2 is a little bit too much. And then I want to go back to my rich mahogany wood beam, so that I can almost... Actually, no, first I need to go in probably with some meteorite brick wall. It's meant to go a bit wider, or it goes back in thin. So almost like this. And then I will need more slab wall here. And I think I'll go in this here with some pumpkin platform. Just like this. Is that... Yeah, actually no, that works there. I think I'll do the same bit there then. And once we go down again, I then need to feather it out so it starts to come back out again. Like this. Now does the 3 look better there than the 2? I can't quite tell. I think if I was to do it like that, it would look a little bit too wide, but I guess we could figure something out. That's kind of what that is going to look like, and I think I will go in with more pumpkin platform just along there, just to kind of help with the transition, and I don't like that one up there, or that one there. So we will get rid of those ones, and then that's that middle tower kind of set roughly in place. However, there is this other little bit that kind of comes up on the side here, and that will need to be white. Why is that looking so weirdly coloured? Why is that looking green? Is it because the sun's rising? Yes, it is. Okay, that makes more sense. I actually might do this out of fence, honestly. Just do one there, then a fence, going into a wrought iron fence, and then probably use an office platform if I had any office blocks. So instead, go with a green wall there like that. Does that work? Yes, but if I hammer this one up like that, it would look better because it kind of comes out and goes up. Do something like that. Yeah, that works. I think unhammered or hammered? Hammered definitely looks better. Yeah, like that. And then I will actually fill this in instead with meteorite brick wall, like that. It looks quite plain at the moment, so I will need to add a bit more decoration, but currently it's looking okay. I want to do something similar to what I did here. So I need... What platforms are those? They're green brick platform. Okay. Well, I'll need some more of that if I want to keep the look a bit more somewhat similar across the entire castle area. If I hammer that down though, is that going to connect weirdly? No, it's not. Okay, that's good. But doing something like that looks quite nice. Now it's just decorating that interior bit, which I could either do a window or do like a semi 3D-ish look, which I think I'll try, which would involve doing a little bit of this, and then right on the outside doing a bit of this. Maybe just doing something like that, but almost looks rounded. Does that work? Kinda, but I think I'd probably want to extend these ones out a bit more. Like that. It looks a bit more like it's actually rounding. Kind of like that. And since this is going away from you, it should also kind of probably do that. Does that work? Yes, but then this is too bright. So what's a darker block I could use? Unless I did brown painted granite column. No, that's too bright still. What would be a better block for this? Green brick would work. Oh, I can't break that. No. Oh, no, I can. Okay. Why couldn't I break it down there? Is that because it's underground? I guess that would make sense. I prefer the rounded look that that has, so I think I'll replace these ones with that. And then going with a little bit of this, just along here. And that kind of gives us that final little bit of the castle on the end. Then we have the longer one, which I need to do thinner, higher. I still need to add the little windows through here, which I think I will pretty much just do with some wrought iron fence, like this. Is that too weird? Yes, it is. Maybe just like that instead. And then using a little bit of pumpkin platform to kind of separate it. And then maybe a little bit of... need a darker platform. This is already painted grey, so I can't really make it any darker unless I use black paint, but I don't really want to use black paint. Unless I did... instead of having windows, I almost give the illusion of a window like that. Yeah, that looks better. Hello, cat. May I pet you, please? Thank you. Very cute. So there's that bit done. Now I just need to work on this bit up here, which I don't think I'll do right now. Instead, I'll just kind of have it ended here, which I actually need to bring down a block, just like that, and 2 ones there, and then 2 here like that, and I need another rich mahogany wood door, so I'll quickly run up here and craft myself 1 more, switch over to my brown paint and pop that one down here, and then I need to, do I want to just copy this design here over for now? I think I will. I'll place this all down, then break it all again, mainly just so I can place it down again, but as normal instead of weird looking. There's that placed in. Next, I need my office wall, which I should have just enough. There we go. And I will actually get rid of that bit there. Yeah, so that's good. Then going with rich mahogany wood for now. Putting back over to my... actually, no, I'll just do the top layer up here first as well. See, this is why I really need ashwood, because I'm really not a fan of rich mahogany. I used to love it, but I just really don't anymore, so I don't really understand why I'm using it, honestly, but it does the job for now. So there's that part of the room done. I do need to make some more office block, but for now I'll just use some brown painted rich mahogany on the floor. I mean, in reality I should probably be using stone for the floor, so I think I would actually... should I just replace it with green brick? I think I will. I'll just replace most of this with green brick painted white. No, I'm gonna have to do grey. Grey looks a bit better. Alright, and the clothier is back again. Well, the clothier can live over here for now, I guess. I don't think he'd really appreciate living in the dungeon, but it should still be okay. Oh, he's already over here. What a good sport. Okay, why did I get so many of the exact same texture in a row there? That is moderately annoying. And then once we transition to the outside area, we'll use white paint here, like that. That looks a bit cool. There are butterflies stuck in there. Okay. Well, let me quickly just build like a really basic house, which is just a table and a chair like that. Clothier can just chill there for now. And then we have that pretty much done. I will just use a bit more grey paint in the back here and just use that with green tile wall, because that will work better. I will remove that one there though. Just like that. Or is that a bit too clashing? But I guess it will have to do. And that will work for now. That's what we've got so far. We've built up all of this today so far, which I'm quite happy with. Very basic housing currently, but still it will look good in the end, I hope. And I think now I will try to build up this bit here. I do not know why I tried to grapple to that, because I know I can't. What I'll do instead is just place one there for now. Put this here. There we go. And then with more granite. Oh, actually, does the grey look better here? I think the grey looks better. It matches the colour a bit more. I think I will paint all of this grey instead. It's meant to be white stone, but to get the look of depth, I will need to paint it a bit darker. There we go. There's that bit done. Now I need to have this come out a bit more, because we are now taller than that, which is good. And I will need this to come out just a little bit more, maybe to about there. And I will just fill this in quickly as well. But I then need this to come out even more. Just this top one there is fine. And instead of using the pumpkin platform because it's too bright, I will use this. That is also too bright. How? Okay. I'll just do something like that for now then. And that works. And now I need to build the spiked roof, which will be quite easy as well, because it's literally just more office block painted brown. So doing it kind of how I did it down here, but maybe doing it into a 3 instead of a 2 would be better. I should have enough office block for the rest of this, and also to fill in the gaps at the bottom bit there. Let's see if I do. I do! Oh my gosh, I have the perfect amount. There we go. Beautiful. But there's that bit now filled in, and then with my not office platform, my green brick platform, I can add the little bits around here back in. Some of these ones all down, like that, and I think I'll even do that on the end here. Do the same thing over here, and then going in maybe with green tiled wall instead this time, just to help with that more sharper curve, because it kind of goes up like that. And then on the top here, I wish I made this 2 blocks wide instead of 3, because then I would have been able to put one of the little wind things on the top, which would have been perfect. However, life finds a way and life goes on. But what I will do instead is add some little bits here and here, and then go in with my wrought iron fence, still painted grey, or brown still, and build these up like that, which I will then, with my green brick platform, do a little thing like this to almost make it look like there's some separate little turrets coming out the side. And should I do that up here as well? Yeah, might as well. Do it like this, going up the sides, and then 2 of those like that, which makes things a little bit more difficult. If I do something like that and build that in, actually no, I just got the rich mahogany wood beam like that, then switched over to my grey paint and then did something like that. That roof looks a bit cooler. But now I've got to fill in the rest of it, which I think I'll do something similar to how I did the bottom bit down there by alternating the colours, if I can find what I need, which it looks like I don't have any more of, and that's the wrong color paint. But if I just did something like this for now, just filling it in fully, and then this is darker, isn't it? Yes, it is. So I'll just do something like that for the 3 there. And then with the tin, I will just quickly place a torch in here though, and grapple to there just so I can see a bit better. And I actually might extend that bit down to there, do something like that, and then in the darker areas like the corners here, add some of that in. And then I can get rid of these torches, get rid of most of these torches actually now, and go back up here, get rid of that one. And then in the morning I'll add the windows through the side there in a similar way that I've done this, because I also need to get some other bits of platform and more office blocks. So I'll quickly craft that, we'll sleep through the night, and then we will get back to doing the building of the dungeon. Alright, it is daytime, and it has actually stopped raining, which is rather lovely. So let's head back over to here and just finish up the middle tower, or the main big tall tower. And then we are pretty much done for what I was wanting to do for the large majority of the build. Alright, we are back, and we just need to fill in this little bit up here, which, now that it's daytime, I can see that there isn't any gaps through there, which is what I love to see. Now, if I do grey paint on the office wall in here, is that going to be too bright? Oh, I can't break that. Why? Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Of course, if I want to get to this, I need to break through all of it because it is evil wall, not normal wall. Great, forgot about that. There we go. I think I'm just gonna start breaking through all of this. Wait, is non-evil wall lighter? Or is non-evil wall darker, sorry. It looks like it is. Okay, fair enough. Now, let's build up these little window bits, which I'm going to kind of do like this, like that. And then maybe using some rich mahogany wood beam going through here, just like that for now. And if I was to paint these background walls white, does that look like a window? If I zoom out, it kind of does. I think I want to make it 1 block taller. Oh, the Tavern Keep's arrived. That's strange. When did he show up? Okay, welcome Tavern Keep. Oop, don't want white paint for that. No, 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 I do not. So painting that bit, and then going across with the grey paint there, and then the white paint on these ones, and the grey paint just with that one up there. And there we go, that is looking nicer. So once I get the torches through like that, or when I be able to turn off the torches, it will look better, I hope. This kind of looked like a really weird barad-dûr or something. Kind of. It kind of does. I do want to add in some pillars there. The only issue is I would have to put a platform around here, which would then impede in going down like that. And I need to find one which is the right thickness. And rich mahogany wood should be. Yeah, perfect. Okay, that is the right thickness. But I would need to paint that black. But that's fine. I can do that. We have this bit here, which is roughly the right shape. And then I would want to do one pretty much around here. I think doing... Oh, I'm going to have to make my way through here again. Like that. And I can just break that one there now. I'd want to do one there as well. So I'll quickly build that one in now. So I just need to go 1, 2, 3 like this. And I think I'll place in the platforms first so that I can actually walk on this. Oh, have I done this too small? Yes, I think I have. I need to do this 1 block higher. There we go. And then I can do those up to there. And then just put these ones through there. And then paint the walls white, which is just those ones like this. There we go. There's the other little window done. I want to do something here because this looks really, really bland at the moment. I mean, it works for the whole build, but it does look very bland, unfortunately. So maybe I could spice that up a little bit, but I don't think I'll do that right now. Instead, I will extend this up by one of those on either side there, like that. Unless I did have like distinct layer endings like this that kind of went through the middle bits here, and then replace this one here with the same thing, and then did that maybe up here. So there's distinct levels, which aren't super even, but it makes it stand out a bit better. And before I do anything else, I want to actually try if I used, yeah, I think rich mahogany wood column looks better through here, or beam, sorry. I think that looks better. It matches a little bit better with the texture, and because it has these little lines that go through the middle, the colors and the way that it looks a bit more ornate, stone carved kind of look. I think I'm going to do that instead and just build these ones through like here, and then just one more up on either side here like that. And how does that look? That looks pretty cool. I like that quite a lot. Yeah, that is looking pretty awesome. Yeah, well, we've got pretty much most of the dungeon now built. There's only a little bit left to do. Before we do that, there is one more thing I want to try and do today, and that is the wall of flesh, which I am going to kind of cheat and do. So let's get a bunch of dynamite. I am going to try doing the speedrun strategy. So I actually do have a voodoo doll somewhere. There it is. And I also have a lot of excess rich mahogany wood, which I'm actually just going to sort everything away first and then grab all the rich mahogany wood I have. Do I have more rich mahogany wood than normal wood, or just normal wood? No, I've got a lot more normal wood. Okay, well, let's head down to hell and start doing that. Okay, we should be coming up on hell. There we go. Hey, salamander. No, 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 you don't. So, my plan is to build this along a lot, and I think Kativa's going to help me out here quite a bit. No, 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 there's too much slime work going on here. Come over here, slimes. There we go. Whoa, you drop a lot. Okay, maybe we shouldn't try and do wall of flesh today. No, don't do it over there. Oh, come on. Wait, hellstone? Oh, nice. Didn't realize they dropped hellstone. Oh. Okay, well, I guess I'll be getting some hellstone then. I will have little gaps, I think, throughout here, just so I can get the lava to flow a bit easier, because otherwise this is going to take a ridiculously long amount of time. Oh, I have some devastating news. I've just run out of coffee. I don't know how I'll ever recover. I don't know why I'm building it this way, because I'm going to be throwing it there. Unless I go to that side of the world, because this is roughly the middle, because that's on there, and it's usually whatever side of the world you're on is where the wall of flesh will come from. So I think that's how I'll do it. No! No! Stay away from me. Why are there so many hellbats? How many hellbats do you need to send at me, game? Please? No more. That's enough. Thank you. Now I need to wait about 3 centuries for all the lava to go away. Oh, and there's a bone serpent. Okay, great. Wow, the hellstone seems to be quite a not common drop. I thought I built that high enough. Okay, yeah, you can fall off there. What the heck is that? Is that a mimic? Oh, it's a shadow mimic. Oh, cool. Should I just try doing wall of flesh now? Or should I keep building? I should probably keep building. When I say building, I mean making the platform longer. Because currently, I don't think I'll have enough room to do wall of flesh. I just keep remembering I can get rid of my reference program now. There we go. Oh, that's the sound of a demon. No! Stop it, Kativa. I just wanted those ones broken, not every single one of them. Okay, yeah, I don't think I am ready for wall of flesh, really. I don't even have the armor that I'd need to do it properly. I could give it a try. Why not? Oh, an imp. Lovely. Thank you, imps. You look like you have hellstone in you. You did. You have hellstone in you? You look like you could do. Oh, I'm getting low. I'm gonna head home. I'm getting very low. Wonder if I can craft any hellstone stuff yet. Do I even have enough to make a single bar? No. No, I don't. I don't even have enough to make a single bar. Oh no, I remember why. Because I need obsidian. Yes, you need obsidian to make hellstone bars. Well, good thing I have this giant thing which I made, which I honestly think I would not need, but Kativa, please stop. Okay, that should do. That should be more than enough to make a single bar. I can make 4 bars. Wow, I am so lucky. Cool. Okay, well, oh, that is looking so cool even on the map. That looks awesome. I think what I'm going to do is maybe try and grind out a bit more so I can get hellstone or hell armor, and then try and do wall of flesh. So I should probably buy myself some better potions. However, that will do, and I don't actually know how to upgrade them. Yeah, I've got no idea how to upgrade potions. Whatever. Alright, I'm going to do a bunch of grinding in hell and hopefully get some good materials and hopefully be able to get a full set of armor, and then we'll try and do wall of flesh. So, I will see you in a second. I have got now a full set of molten armor, and I am now just trying to get the molten fury, or the volcano, I think is what it's called. I swear it used to be called the fiery greatsword. I don't remember. I think I might be going insane. But I also have now got 6 guide voodoo dolls and a demon scythe. So let's try and do wall of flesh. I don't know how well it's going to go. We're just going to try it once. If it doesn't go too well, then, you know, whoops, I guess. Just got to head over here now and drop down here. And I should have some lava already placed down. So I should probably make this into sticky dynamite, honestly. All right, most of it is sticky dynamite now. So what I'm going to do is just chuck one of these into the lava. I missed. Try again. I missed again. I think it should come from... I missed again. Oh my gosh. Can I just actually... I think I suck at this game. I can't get my guide voodoo dog. Can I please? Oh my gosh. Well, at least I can't be set on fire anymore. So that's good. But I still take damage from lava. All right, now let's try this. I think I'm too close to spawn now, so I don't know if it's going to spawn on the side I want it to. There we go. All right, now if I try this. Are you kidding me? It's not even deep enough anymore. Okay, now that'll be deep enough, right? No. Okay. Wow, this is just phenomenal. It is literally under the lava. And I can hear a skeleton. Why is there a hoplite? Oh, because it's marble. That makes more sense. You, Mr. Slime, you're just going to fall to your death, it seems. Okay, that's fine. Let's try this again. From here into... I missed again. I suck. Okay, here into the lava. How is that not the... Okay, from here into the lava. There we go. I don't think he's going fast enough for me to actually be able to damage him that much. No, he's not. Okay, let's just send some demon scythes at him. I think he's going way too slow to even be damaged by this. Oh no, he's going fast enough. But that's annoying. The lava is going to constantly be going right at me. This should help me get a bit more damage in. I've run out of room. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This did not go as planned. Oh dear. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to die. That's fine. Yeah, I need to build that longer. Well, there you have it. We tried once. I didn't build the bridge long enough. So I guess that's kind of expected. However, we have built up most of the dungeon now. Nearly got it fully finished. I just have a little bit left to do, and we will probably finish that in the next episode, along with going into hard mode, and we also need to do Queen Bee. I've only just remembered I need to do that now. So I might farm the hive and stuff like that off camera, just to make it a bit easier, because otherwise that will take a long time, and none of you really want to see that, let's be honest. So, we'll finish up the dungeon in the next episode, but we have done a lot of progress on this. It is looking really, really good. I just need to add a little bit more decoration. For now, this is looking great. So, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next episode. But anyways, that's all for now. See ya!